Hello, I'm Brian, the U.S. Business Development Manager for Contract Shop. I want to talk about EC rifling, which stands for electrochemical rifling, a state-of-the-art solution to replace traditional rifling methods. But before we dive in, let's answer some simple questions. How does ECM and EC rifling work? Electrolytic machining, ECM, is a subtractive method that works on a principle of anionic metal dissolution. A critical feature of ECM method is the lack of contact between the tool, has a negative charge, and the workpiece has a positive charge. We call the distance between the anode and the cathode the gap, which will be filled with electrolyte. When DC power is applied, the process starts dissolving the anionic material in the areas that face the cathode. ECM is an imaging technology, which means that the shape of the active area on the cathode determines the shape of the removal of the anode. EC rifling is typically applied in a vertical position. The barrel of the anode is in a fixed position and the cathode moves with the combined vertical rotational movement, the twist, through the part. The cathode designs required a twist. The exposed metallic area is called the active area, generates the groove, while the isolated area protects the land profile from being affected by the process. If you can't help but think that with the cathode going back and forth through the long barrels, we should expect some wear that could impact the quality and the cost. Is there a way to mitigate this? Yes. Due to the drag of the cathode through the barrel, there is unwanted wear on the cathode. Extrude has been thinking of this ahead of releasing this new piece of equipment that's dedicated to long barrels. To address this issue, we applied for a patent to help reduce the wear and extend the life of the cathode. Our solution involves cathode wear-resistant inserts of different grades on both ends of the working cathode. These inserts are replaceable, consumable wear parts. You can expect an extended tool life with the inserts compared to the standard cathode. With specific first-grade wear-resistant material inserts, you can expect up to 8 times more life than original cathode. Even better, the higher grade wear-resistant material could extend the total life and noticeable deviation up to 1,000 meters, which means an improvement of 20 times compared to a standard cathode. The wear-resistant inserts are more expensive, but in the end, the cost per meter will be the lowest you can achieve, and that's what matters. And that's not all. The patent under review also includes a specific feature to clean the cathode after each cycle, removing the hydroxide attached to it to prevent short circuits. That's a clever and thoroughly engineered solution to enhance EC rifling cost effectively and guarantee the best barrel quality. When looking at the EC rifling solution, the first thing that comes to my mind is that it is a non-contact feature between the cathode and the barrel. Sounds like a game-changing compared to the conventional methods. Let's clarify this. Traditional rifling means leveraging methods based on cutting and deformation. Think about cut rifling, also called hook rifling, broach rifling, button rifling, and hammer forging. Knowing all this, let's focus on the benefits of ECM versus the current methods. Number one, it's a cold, stress-free process. ECM is a cold process where no stress is applied to the part. Using ECM for barrel rifling allows fewer processes in the process line as all the activity towards stress relief fall apart. With that said, there is no secondary operations for stress relief in the barrels. Number two, the highest flexibility. ECM works independently from the material hardness as it dissolves and not cut or deform material. Therefore, it is universal for use of all materials, all incoming states. Standard rifling, and progressive depth rifling can be done quickly by changing the parameter settings. The machine offers a universal setup and allows multiple applications like land groove or polygonal rifling. Put this into perspective with broaching, you can immediately figure out how flexible it is. Number three, productivity. ECM offers high productivity and feed rates, 50 to 300 millimeters per minute. It also usually runs multiple parts per cycle simultaneously. Quick changeover times from one type to the next. Number four, accuracy and process stability. The process follows Faraday's law and can easily be controlled to ensure consistent results from part to part. Tight tolerances can be held. The groove width, 100 micron, the groove depth, 50 micron. ECM combines material removal and surface finish with one step. Surface roughness after ECM is typically better than 0.4 micron. All of these benefits sound impressive. I imagine people thinking it's too new and too much marketing is involved. So to answer these legitimate questions, and for the audience that would have never heard about EC rifling, let's talk about Extrude Hone's experience in EC rifling. Yes, the latest iteration of the machine is from this year, but EC rifling at Extrude Hone is an old story. Extrude Hone started EC rifling in the late 80s, and at one time was called Caddy-on rifling. These machines are still in production and run our contract shop up in Sterling Heights daily. And a few years back, we applied our know-how with the latest ECM technology, the results of the machine we see in the video. As you know, we sell EC machines, but what else do we offer to customers interested in EC rifling? We are offering contract work. We receive part blanks, we rifle them, and return them to the customer. We do this in Holzgens, Germany, and in the US, we do it in Irwin and Sterling Heights. We sell complete solutions, machines, tooling, and pre-post treatment units for customers who want to start producing barrels in-house. We design and build tools and cathodes for rifling and supporting customers with spares and parts service. That's all I have for today. I hope you have enjoyed the video and that I have answered some of the critical questions about EC rifling. If you'd like to learn more, please visit our website, extrudehone.com, to find out more details and contact us.